I want to see the Alliance map.
So you're next.
What of Oxenefordscire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious Thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Along the Great Ouse River that divides Oxenefordscire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Okay. Oh, that's your quarters. So off we go, I think.
I should talk to Hytham about my next targets.
How far is Oxeneford? Fast travel there, then it won't be as far. Hey, Wolfie. Let's do this one first.
You look...
The Order has been purged from London. For now, they hold no power there.
That is good news. And I would celebrate, but for the fact that Jorvik now suffers from the same infestation.
Jorvik is a city under Norse control. I should have less problem finding allies here.
That is a hopeful way of seeing it. Speak to Ranvi when you wish to travel there. Do you need something?
Alright.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
So I can now ally myself with Jorvik. Is it pronounced Jorvik? Anyway, we're gonna go meet up with Sigurd. Wow, we've almost completely finished Grimbridge's stuff, except for side quests. Well, even side quests I think are close.
Let the sail out! We need an epic tale.
I often wonder, who deserves it? The largest cup of mead at the feast? Valka because she heals? The chosen dynasty of Styrbjörn's sons? Or Bragi who sits on a throne of his own here on this river steed? Should he get his ale before we all drink? Or do our lips all hit the mug at the same time? This brings to mind an old myth, no longer told, of Olaf, the mead blood. His mead was too good, always to drink it. But none knew that his secret ingredient was a tiny dram of ox blood. That one day, he decided to feed a sip of mead to his favored ox. Yet the blood he used for that batch was his own. It is only fair, he said. But this angered the Jarl Thorgnar, who wanted to quaff up the mead before the generous animal. To avoid serving his own blood, Olaf served ordinary mead. But it was bland and Thorgnar spit it to the floor. Olaf was ashamed. He left them and never returned. Olaf's story died in those bland cups of mead. There is a hidden lesson here, of course. I will leave it to you to work it out for yourselves.
Go, Sune.
We're still quite far.
Take the mast down!
They took it down a while ago. Oh no, they didn't. I thought they did. I was wrong.
Raise the mast!
I'm getting close.
Run up the sail! Is there a sea skull among you?
Here is a story I have not told the man, for it happened only last month. I was sharing a mead horn with a beautiful woman. When
She, her sisters, and her mother all begged for your hand in marriage. Is that how this tale ends?
Yes. Were you there?
You told it before.
Hush now.
Buckingham.
Soldiers on alert. What's happened here?
Sigurd is waiting at the air house.
What do you see, Sunan? An ale house. This must be it.
Where is Sigurd? Is Sigurd? Nope, that was my imagination. This is the front. There's guards who will surely try to attack me.
Days like this, I miss the walls.
Sigurd's not here. I'll ask around.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the alewife here?
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Giedrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers nabbed Giedrich, though. I was sorry to see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
You seem to respect this man Giedrich. If he was talking to my brother, it's because he wants what's best for this shire. Maybe you're a woman who also wants Oxenefordscire to be free, and to decide its own fate. A woman who'll stand up for her village, who won't be crushed under the boot of oppression.
I hope I am.
Such a woman would help me find Giedrich's friends.
You're right, you are. Your brother and his friend jumped through that window there and scampered off towards the river. It's a good bet they hid in one of them fish houses.
Okay, I'll jump through the little river too. Makes it easier to retrace some steps.
Sigurd and Bassin headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river.
Would have went this way, maybe?
The leeches would probably agree, though I'm not sure about them. Much rather trust in God and the power of prayer. Usually try both to be safe.
You go this way? This one?
Smells like a fish house. Good spot to hide.
Wait! Stop!
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolfkist.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that you're playing hide and fetch with Mercian soldiers?
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
It's good to see you again, Basim. Even if you haven't kept my brother trained on the task at hand.
It's not my place to lead your brother about like a bridled mare.
Now there's an idea. Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Giedrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's alderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taken up her husband's fight. with the promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Geedrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
If Geedrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done.
You two are up to something, or are you not telling me something? Either way, it's gotta make me a little mad.
Sigurd, has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor, have you lost hope in my warcraft? I heed Basim's wisdom, but he follows my lead. Always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, but he is wise and forthright, and he has opened my eyes to a magnificent truth. He has promised me a reward so unusual, so incredible, it will shatter your mind to shards.
Brother, our bond has the iron heft of a war axe. Do not let Basim and his prophecies of good fortune sway you from our simple goal.
Never. Our goal is fixed. We shall soon be the lords of Mercia, then all of England. But Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face and heard the litany of my...
You're going down!
Try to flank! We watch each other's backs!
I really wanted to walk by you guys.
Jesus God, my balls! You will pay!
Oh, it's the people from my launch ship. I was like, where are the arrows coming from?
These soldiers are tightly wound.
But Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face and heard the litany of my forefathers and, well, there will be time enough for my saga later.
Sigurd, I think you're being tricked. Basim doesn't like me trying to dissuade him, so... Dang it, I need to get to them.
Hey, who are you?
Lucky me. Was looking
Dang
for
it.
you.
I don't
We're
care.
always looking for help, so come back anytime.
Could use a drink.
Forgot my whetstone.
Say I'll settle for half. What?
Oop.
Last time we went down there is when you got the dropping pox. You're lucky as Daniel. Got one in every 4, that really.
Always the same, isn't it? March here, march there, win some at Bones. Go see the local woman crawl back, sleep in the mud. When the luck's in.
Reminds me of
Don't block the way.
And old Northelm. Mind you, if you had to pick a way to go, his was flaming wondrous.
On with you. Found out who it was snuck into the nunnery. Can't say she was all herself, but why let the bishop have all the fun? Keep moving, please.
By the way,
Nettles, that fat priest, Royals and Wars, from Dorchester. All right, you can go.
Okay. I wish they would have gone this way, but they didn't. So we'll go this way on our own. No way to blend in here. Kid. This way in. It's not. I would burn it down, but you know, kind of defeats the point. It's the only way into the front entrance. So that would be a shame on it.
Give me a hand with this!
Be so loud and bored. Oh, it's faster.
Sigurd! Kill this sweaty fishwife!
Stay your blades. This traitor Giedrich will face trial, as will all the treasonous thanes of this shire.
You're the traitor, Edwin, calling on Alfred of Wessex begging for his army.
Clap your mead hole, Giedrich, lapdog of the Danes.
You'll sell us out to Wessex, and that poxy-ass bastard Alfred. We won't have it.
Lady, there is no need for slaughter. We all want peace for Oxenefordscire. Can we find some agreement?
You heathenish fork-tongued Dane. Foul-smelling heap, I shit on you all.
Lady, choose your next words with care, for you see before you the future master of all England, Sigurd, of the hungry Raven clan. Lay down your arms, free my friend here, and kiss my lordly feet. You will not get a second chance.
Sigurd, are you cracked?
And you can kiss my rosy red ass, wayface. I've done with this offal. I leave them to you. Flay them alive and tan their flesh for saddles.
I'm not calling upon our allies for you to rule.
Giedrich, what have they done to you?
What kind of mess did you get yourself into?
Don't tell me! I can still fight these bastards!
Together, lads, we have this.
Cost you!
Meet your fate!
I'll take your weapon.
Mine! Mine!
Ooh. Quite mean.
Nice gear!
Oh, that worked. I can't throw the banner.
Damn it to hell! The happy escaped!
Well, of course.
I was desperate to fight. You should have freed me.
Giedrich, this is Eivor, my stone-armed sibling.
Well met.
That was your plan, Sigurd. To charm the lady with your vague hope of kingship.
Prophecy, Eivor, not hope.
No time to squabble. Edwin's taken most of the Shire's thanes. She has her way. They'll be dead by supper.
Tend your wounds, Gidrich. We'll free your friends.
And what of the holy woman Fulke? You promised us a meeting with her.
I did, aye. But it's a fair mystery why you'd want to talk
Where is
with...
she?
Thane Holt will know. Fulke lives on his lands, but he'll be dead with the rest if you don't stop the trial.
Tell us where and we'll go now. Their lives depend on the speed of your tongue.
Southwest of here, halfway to Oxenefordscire, at the Lichvila garrison.
Basim, Eivor, to horse!
My horse isn't here.